Hey, movie fans, this is Seen It All, where every week we pick a film, break it down, and have some laughs while we're at it. Hello, welcome to Seen It All. Thank you guys for coming today on this beautiful Monday evening with two football games going on. Today we will be talking about Runaway Jury. So the simple plot of the movie breaks it down. It's basically a juror, a lawyer, and a woman. They're all competing for the jury. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna win it? And who's paying top dollar for it? So before we start, let's talk about what people have been saying. People have been liking it. We've gotten a lot of likes on our last The Rainmaker. We have over 100 likes on it, so it's great to see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then you missed out last week, Amber, but a lot of people liked The Client, unlike you. A lot of people. Great positive feedback on it. All right.
Worst mob ever.
Wow.
Just- oh man. But besides that, that's it, guys. Let's start the show. Okay. All right. So off the top, what did you think about this movie? Did you like it? Did not like it? I know it's from our usual list, but what do you guys think about it? Do you guys like it?
It was okay. Okay. So let me put it this way. My epitome court drama is that show with Jake Gyllenhaal, Presumed Innocent. That to me is like top tier legal drama. Like every minute of the show, chef's kiss.
See,
So
what? I haven't seen it.
yeah,
Seen that. See, for me,
watch
I
it.
hold A Few Good Men. That's the top tier, A Few Good Men, and then I go from there. So
Mm.
I don't know why you don't like it, but brother, what'd you think? You said okay.
Well, as you know, being a Grisham fan, honestly, I couldn't remember the movie, but once I saw it, obviously, it came back to me and it threw me off the loop. Yeah, I completely forgot it was about trying to steal the verdict or win the verdict.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good, but I still prefer the Rainmaker. It was good, but it wasn't as good as I remembered. But I do like it, but not as much as the Rainmaker. But it was good, the whole, because John Cusack is an amazing actor. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes.
You know what I loved about this movie? How they made New Orleans so beautiful and so nice. So I was just like,
Yeah, right.
and I was like, I want to go back.
No.
No. But we're gonna be going a little out of order here. But Amber, what did you think about the cameos? Was there anybody in particular that stood out to you, or did you like any of the cameos? Because there's two people I really liked that was in this movie. So, but I mean,
I mean, what's his name? The Latino guy.
yeah.
I was like, hey. I liked him in it. But I like him in anything. And then I just got finished watching Wednesday, so it was nice to
Oh, yeah.
to see him on there.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Yeah, me too. I forgot half the names on that list.
His name is Luis Guzman.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him and I was like, hey. Please cut out those finger guns.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, whatever that guy's name is from Meet the Parents. You forget his name. The lawyer.
John Cusack? I mean, Gene Hackman or
The other
Dustin
guy.
Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, him. Yeah, I liked him a lot.
As a cameo, though, he's one of the main actors. I'm talking about cameo, like.
I don't know. He didn't seem like a main actor to me, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I didn't think he was there. Yeah, I didn't think he was on there very much, to be honest.
Damn.
I know a cameo, but I see him as a cameo, to be honest.
Okay.
I just I didn't see him as much as I intended for him to be in there.
So
So
for
I
me,
guess that's someone you would recast then,
I
huh?
know, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
same.
I didn't see enough of him. No.
I don't know. He just reminded me too much of like Martin Short, so I couldn't get over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
You know, I was like, I need someone I can take more seriously. Like all I
Yeah.
saw was Martin Short, like, you know.
Wow. So for
Sorry.
me,
I never thought about that.
the two main people for the cameos for me was the redheaded lady. Just because right away I was like, the perfect storm. She was the girl that was flirting at the perfect storm with that loser guy. The redhead, the big girl.
I
No.
gosh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Been a while.
And then the lawyer that was working with Gene Hackman, he was in X-Men.
yeah.
He was the one that was trying to get the law passed against all mutants. So it was nice to see those two there. But
Man, someone did
Nerd
their homework.
alert.
Holy cow, I know. Jeez. It's like, how much homework did you do on that? Jeez. Was that Days of Future Past, X-Men?
Yeah. Jeez. Excuse me. For liking actors. Oh, jeez.
Hey, I'm not the one who named my kid after an X-Men. So
Oh, gee. Oh, God. Jeez.
Hey, the best X-Men. all
you
right?
know what though? You did. You did.
So since my brother over there thinks that Dustin Hoffman is the cameo, who would you
Yeah.
recast, bro? Who would you recast?
Yeah, him, of course. Just like Amber said. He just didn't get too much from me. He didn't get too much role in that movie as much as Gene Hackman did. And yeah, that's who I would recast, somebody else. Everybody else was good to me. Marley, John Cusack and everybody else.
Yeah, I love Rachel Weisz, so it was nice seeing her
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
But I was a kid when like The Mummy came out, so I was like, oh, cool, Rachel Weisz is in this.
Yeah.
Oh, serious? I didn't know
See,
that.
you knew that. I didn't know that. Wow, jeez.
With Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her. Oh.
But I really liked those movies when I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I would recast your girl. I'm sorry,
Oh,
but
wow.
Rachel Weisz. She was forgettable in this movie. She wasn't that like. I didn't like any part of that movie, her in this movie. Like, for being
Yeah.
the actress, she was really strong. I just felt like she got lost in the back. I think this movie was more John Cusack and Gene Hackman back and forth. So
yeah.
I think you can all the other characters you can mix and take out and recast them and still be the same. I think it was just a powerhouse between those two characters that
Yeah.
pumped more.
Yeah, I think she did a good job of playing someone who didn't know what they were getting into. Like small town girl, trying to come after this big company. Like just kind of like crud, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like I liked that aspect of it, but I can see how it's like I didn't like how exaggerated she was after like the train scene where she's like,
Yeah.
that was intense. It's like,
Yeah, I agree with
girl,
that.
he can still see you. Like
Yeah.
at least
Yeah,
wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
I agree with that too. I remember that scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
So to me, it was just like, hey, this is the second movie or the first movie out of two movies she's done where she plays the twin sister that survived, and now she
Oh.
wants vengeance for her sister. In case you don't know, the second one,
Oh.
it's Constantine when her sister jumps off the bridge and she's got to go
Oh.
to hell to go with John Constantine to go protect her so she can go back to heaven.
I didn't even remember her in that movie.
Yeah.
I fell asleep at that movie. Sorry, I just.
Well, they're gonna meet a Constantine too, man. So
Oh God.
I liked
just,
Constantine. I just didn't remember her in it.
yeah,
Because
see?
it's,
Not
all
a great actress.
yeah.
Ooh. But yeah.
But watch her in The Mummy, she's good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So,
Not the one with Tom Cruise, right? That's the movie.
right?
No.
So,
Sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
so what is
Wow.
one line that you guys liked in the movie, and then one that you could just get rid of and it wasn't worth it? So we'll start with you, Amber.
I did not like, and maybe because it's like so old and played out now, the "who hurt you?"
Yeah.
I was like, but you know, it's way back when, and it's just been played out so much recently. So that's why I was like, ugh. And probably my best line when he was like, you know, "Oh, I usually don't underestimate people. So, you know, kind of like that's my bad. Don't you dare underestimate me,
Yeah.
though."
That was good.
I was like, "Ooh, that was a badass line."
I agree with that, bro.
I wouldn't really call it a line. For me, it was the whole scene with the quote unquote jury for sale when he sent that postcard to all those people. Like for me, I was referring to that as a line. It was completely unnecessary. You know, him giving out the little postcards to everybody. You know, jury for sale. You're like, I think it was Gene Hackman who said, you know, just throw that crap in the trash or burn it or something like that. So I was like, yeah, exactly.
Shred it, and then burn it after you shred it.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, really? That was for me. That was just. I know it wasn't in line, but it was for me. Yeah, it was too cheesy for me. That unnecessary.
What's a line that you liked then?
I don't really have to say have one. I never thought about that.
It's all good.
I was just thinking about the bad line, thinking about that postcard thing, or whatever you want to call that thing that he was given.
Hey,
So.
I'm glad I'm not the only hater this time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wow! So for me, the worst line in that movie is the whole premise of the movie when Gene Hackman says, "Gentlemen, trials are to be what are too important to be left to the jury." So to me, that was really
Yeah.
cheesy. I was like, "Oh, we should have."
No kidding.
No. I was like, "Oh, that was awful." Like, what?
Yeah.
And then for me, the best line, the funny line for me was when Gene Hackman and Dustin Hoffman were in the bathroom, and then Dustin Hoffman closes the door, and then Gene Hackman's like, "So you're gonna beat me up right now?"
Yeah.
I was like, cracking up.
It's like by someone who's like a foot shorter than you.
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
That was good too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Closing the door. The guy's trying to get in. Well, that was for me. So I don't know. Is there any plot holes in this movie that you guys thought could be okay? All right, Amber, go for it.
So this guy's getting paid $20 million freaking dollars, has a super high tech for the time, super high tech team in this basement in an abandoned building or whatever, and they couldn't figure out that she was a chick from the previous court case.
Wait, what?
Okay, so the Rachel Weisz character, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, clearly they did research on the jury back in 19 whatever.
Right.
Right? So, and they did history, I'm sure, on everyone who was involved, just like they did for this one, because it was the same guy.
Yeah.
So it's like you have this fancy team on all these computers digging up all this dirt on people, and you couldn't figure out that Rachel Weisz was the sister of the person that got killed in that really big case.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the big case.
I'm like,
Right.
what are you getting paid $20 million for if you can't figure that out? And until someone says, "Oh, what was the name of the town? Starts with a G."
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Whatever the name of the town was that year, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, epiphany, you're right."
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know what you mean now, being a big shot lawyer and all this stuff. You think to figure that out, who she is, and yeah.
End scene.
And
Yeah. How about you, bro?
yeah.
How about you?
Well, for me, it was the whole gun control thing. I know it's a very iffy subject, but I think it was Gene Hackman who said that quote. Well, no, maybe it was the other guy, Dustin Hoffman. He's like, yeah, it's just another gun control, lawsuit. So I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, of course, you know, how you gotta make this interesting? You know, it's another, you know, I mean, you got your haters, you got your good people. So that was like, yeah, pretty much. It's just about that. So that was my thing. You know, I'm trying to make something out of that whole gun control issue into a entertainment movie. So I was like, yep, here we go. You know, I'm glad they put that at the beginning, so that way it gave me a chance to understand, okay, where are they going with this, you know?
Right.
So, and then it went off the topic in a way. So, yeah, I was like, okay, good. So there's no
It
point
was
in
like
asking.
battle of
Yeah.
brains after, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Well, for me, it was. I didn't know it was a. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is a plot. But like showing Gene Hackman going into deep into all the people, all the jurors, like secrets. You know, like that guy had HIV. The other one was setting up people and all that. To me, like it's not necessary to show like 3 or 4 people when and resolved the issue with just one person. That was that chick that who constantly drank and then took pills to kill herself. So they should have just focused on her. You know, like they were trying to blackmail her instead of having all these scenes with. It would have made the movie shorter, which would have been good. And then and then focus just on the trial and things instead of like the outside of that.
Yeah.
You know, like even when John Cusack was talking to that military guy, and he gets out of that lady's room, he's like, "Oh, I didn't picture you liking fat women." I was like, "Whoa, take that wrongly." That's like, hey, 2008, you could say anything you want, I guess, but like things
Yeah.
like that, like I understand why they showed it to show the guy like hates John Cusack, but again, that was they would have gone to that part already without having to show him, oh, like that, the black guy playing basketball and then showing up. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
HIV right here, positive. Like, what? What would you do? Like, in the middle of basketball court? Like, there's no need for that. Like, I mean,
Though, I kind of think there was, just because it gave you a glimpse into like how far they're willing to go, and then it shows how far literally he's willing to go to uncover the girl's secrets. Like he's there talking to the mom, he drove all the way from city to city to city. He's warming up to her, and I don't know if you noticed, but he made himself at home real quick. He's pulling out the newspaper articles from her folder instead of her handing it to him. He's like, "Cool, information, information, information." So in that aspect, I think it's kind of like, these people are like ruthless. They don't give a damn. Like they'll do whatever it is, whatever it takes, and they give you a little tiny glimpse of it so that you don't question it the second time. Where it's like,
yeah, you're right.
oh, all of a sudden they're crossing state lines or county lines or whatever.
True.
Yep.
Okay, I stand corrected. All right. So do you guys have any scenes you would like to delete or maybe add or for this movie?
Probably the stupid sandwich scene.
What?
Like, well,
Oh,
it's kind of like,
yeah. The lunch thing,
right?
everybody.
Like the rest of it is fine, but like that whole when she's home, like drinking her Mott's apple juice or whatever it was, and then first instead of seeing him in the corner because she's the sleuth spy
Oh,
person,
okay, yeah,
she's drinking and then sees the ants. She goes, "Ants?" And then sandwich. There's a sandwich in my kitchen. I didn't make that. And then he's like, "Hey girl, over here, I got hungry and then I just kind of messed up with your bread. I didn't even eat all of it. So that you can see me an hour later."
yeah. Like, why is there ants on that sandwich? Like, how long was she
Yeah.
gone?
How long was she gone? Exactly. Like, damn.
Poor guy.
Well, and then like of the whole sandwich, he like just tore off the top and was like, "Cool, I'm done."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, that's true. I did question that too.
Unless it
Where
was
those
like the
ants come
second or
from?
third sandwich.
Yeah. How long has that guy's been there? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, dang, and he wasted her food. Double hate.
Well, for me, it was that scene where the guy went back again so you can get the iPod or the MP3 players, they call it there, because, rights and none of the crap. I thought it was unnecessary for him to go back with another guy and then to end the place on fire. I was like, come on, really?
Hey, that's
Was
what
that
Amber
necessary?
said. They go deep down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll find anything except her
Yeah, I'll
real
find
identity
anything.
until
Them
the end.
whacking everything. I'm like, really? Do we really need two of these guys?
Yeah.
That was not necessary. I was like, no.
Well, for me, I have two scenes I would remove. One of them is like I guess it also would be going with what was it? Plot hole is where Gene Hackman loses the case, right? And what's the first thing he does? He doesn't go talk to anybody. He runs to the bar. Like what? Like, and then he just pours himself a
True.
drink, and he just starts drinking, and I'm just like that. Like it's so out of character. Like out of left field. Like you fall into a bar. He's like, "Doo-doo." It's like what? Like it
My
made no
ego.
sense. It made no
My
sense.
ego.
And then the other scene,
True.
which I hate, and they do it in a lot of movies, is when two people who are together, supposedly in love, they do it for dramatic tension and all that, but they go inside a house, the house is empty, they're all like acting like they're a criminal, like, and then there's nobody there. So then they turn on the light, and then you see in the background somebody with a weapon or a bat,
Ugh.
and then they act like they don't know each other, and then finally you realize that they do, they love each other. I hate when they do that. I was like, nobody in real life acts like that. No, I'm not gonna show up in my house and be like, there's an intruder in my house. Like, no, like,
Yeah.
I
You
just
have a
hate
baseball
that.
bat? What are you gonna do
Yeah.
with it?
Like to cut the tension, it was like, oh, why are you carrying my baseball bat? It's like, oh, okay, so they live together. But like, why would like I hate that so much that those scenes annoy me. I was like, nobody does that. Stop it. We get it, but delete that.
Good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That was like the whole like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with
And
you,
then,
bro. That was not necessary. Yeah.
would you guys cue it or screw it?
Screw up.
What? Well, I'll get back to you why you should cue it, but bro, go.
I would cue it, not because I'm a Grisham fan, but because of the plot. The Runaway Jury. I like the plot. It was different, trying to buy the whole. I know it sounds cheesy, but trying to buy the verdict, but at the same time, I did enjoy the plot where, towards the end, obviously, well, the end was a little cheesy. We'll get to that later, but I meant like the whole, trying to get all the jurors to do, one or the other. But yeah, no, I cue it because I did like the originality of the
Yeah.
plot.
So, Amber, tell us why you hate it.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Why? Okay, why? Why wouldn't you watch it again?
I don't know. I thought it was kind of lackluster, and then it had a fairy tale ending, and it's kind of like, okay.
Didn't have a fairy tale. Okay. So,
And let's be real, like good lawyer stuff never has like a fairy tale, and they lived happily ever after, and everyone got this big old pot of money. It's like, hey, everyone is demented because of this thing. They're gonna live life, but it's gonna suck.
see, that's why you need to watch The Rainmaker. See, everything you saw talking about happens at The Rainmaker.
I mean, I watched it. You guys just ditched me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I waited for Joe. Joe didn't wait for me.
Wow. Wow. Shots fired. Well, I will say cue it because Gene Hackman's a powerhouse in this movie. John Cusack, this is when he was going through that whole blockbuster movie. He had Con Air going, and then he had being John Malkovich, and then 2012, all those hit movies. To me, was making great movies. And then I had like a good cameo of people that I like, in that movie, and I think it was well acted. I think it was John Cusack did a lot of a better job than what's the name from the Rainmaker, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, because Matt Damon in that movie to me was a little bit younger, so his acting skills weren't up to it. And then John Cusack here did a really good job in the movie. So I would definitely see it. It's not gonna be your top best court drama movie out there, but it's still really good. So 2 out of 3. So since we're talking about cue it or screw it, uh, the vibe check. Did it hit everything, or what was missing to make it that amazing movie that it is?
Int. um I mean, it definitely takes you on the ride, which I like. I just I feel like all of the characters were too big, and they were kind of like fighting against each other instead of like,
Yeah.
hey, like this is where I come in, and like levels to it. It was just kind of like a bunch of big characters all at the same time. So it was a little much. And personally, I think it was just a little too much of like what's going on nowadays. So it's like stressing me out. I was like, oh, a little too on the nose. So maybe that's where my opinion comes in. So maybe I'll try watching it again on a down week if we get one of those.
Oh,
How about you?
I do have to agree with Amber about the cheesiness of the whole, the ending about basically the vibe check was doing good, the two fighting for the verdict and trying to, screw around with the jurors and everything. But yeah, in the end, kind of goes with the whole ending thing. For me, yeah, the vibe check kind of felt at the end with the whole cheesiness of, at the end they're hugging, all the kids are happy and all that. And it's like, I expect a little bit different from Grisham, especially, from the Rainmaker, how, the big guys get screwed, but this time, as
Yeah.
Richard said, the guy goes and has a shot at the bar. And I'm like, it's like,
Yeah, and
the vibe check went downhill from there for me with the ending. Yes.
yeah, and my husband kind of brought this up because he didn't watch it, but I was kind of telling him like what I thought about it. And then he's like, probably in a book it was good because it let you
Right.
kind of read all the intricacies and kind of, go back and forth probably in the timeline. I don't know, haven't read it. So by the time you get to the climax, you kind of know everything and like all the different intricacies of like everyone's story. And it's
Yeah.
really hard to portray that well in a movie, no matter what movie it is. Like, it's hard to get that big storytelling picture in a
Yeah.
linear format in a film.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll grant some grace in that. But I think that's maybe why it was kind of like a, ooh, build up, and then just splat all the
Yeah.
color on the paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know what?
agree with you on that.
You know what movie
So-
did that really good? It's a John Cusack movie. It's called Identity. Check it out. Maybe we should do it for
Yeah.
Halloween. I love that movie. Right.
Is that no way? I'm thinking Face Off.
Oh,
What?
Ah.
That's
Face-
complete opposite.
No, I know.
You
I
know?
actually have never seen Face Off.
Oh,
It's not Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
wow. uh, for me, yeah, I have to agree with you guys and my brother too. Like it had all the vibe check except for the ending. The ending was too fairy tale, too like, oh, come on, really? So but yeah, so that's why I wouldn't it's not your like top 10 movies up there with lawyer movies, but it was still good. I like the tension, like how I just like all the actors, especially, John
Right.
Cusack. I'm not too much of a big fan of his movies, but he did a really good job in this movie. He made me believe how he got people, to do what he wanted. So I really appreciate that. So yeah, cue it, but The vibe was there, kind of up and down in there towards the end.
Yeah.
Like, it got lost. So, yeah.
You know, I just thought, you know, if they had done, and not to this extreme, if they had done a little bit more like Aaron Brockovich, where it's like they tell you the whole time that they're doing this for the people,
Yeah.
and not
Right.
like it's just these people, you know, fighting against each other. It's like, no, it's for all the people back home. Like, because I feel from what I remember of Aaron Brockovich, like you knew that the whole time. It was always about the people against this company, or you know, this whatever. And at the end, you know that the people, no matter what, are still going to suffer, and it still sucks, but at least they have this win under their belt, you know,
Yeah.
something that to kind of help lessen the pain. And with this one, it's just kind of like, oh, and bye. Like, throw it in the can, you know, like, or not in the can, but, like, you know, throw it through the net. So at least if they had kind of given us that ride a little sooner, or, you know, had given how they do like foreshadowing or flashbacks of like events kind of going on, and why. I mean, they kind of did with the office shooting, but still that feels like one person, one incident, one thing. And then at the end, they're just kind of like, well, see, there's the bigger picture, and this is it.
Yeah. It was a whole town. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's never brought up till the end. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think if I had known about that sooner, I think I would have liked it a lot more.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. For me, I would have put it up there. Just little things that I saw that it bothered me, but you know, some people it doesn't. So like, they're in the middle of the jury deciding, and they're telling Gene Hackman, transfer the money, transfer the money. You got this many before the decision is made, and then they're using the transfer of the money as blackmail. But in reality, it's like, what was it? 15 million? It doesn't take 20 seconds to transfer it. That's like a whole month. They have to verify. They have to make sure the money, you know, like it takes forever.
How do
So to
you
me,
know?
How do you know? I know exactly. Hey.
Taking notes.
wire transfers, that I tell you, they take forever. But yeah, it doesn't take that fast though. And then to stamp it, and then they have it. Like, how do they have it in their hand?
True.
Like, to me, that was like crazy.
I didn't
But
think about that. Yeah.
it's like all within like that time frame. They got the money transfer. They have the form. They have the paper with the stamp on it saying, "We got you."
Well, and back then it would have been fax, right? So she had
Yeah,
to go to a fax machine,
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and
that's true.
they let him in the jury room with a pager. I just realized.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
But yeah. So we decided this movie. Final verdict: 2 thumbs up and 1 down, I guess. Too cute. So guys, we are going to start October next week. So let's decide on some good horror comedy / whatever you guys want. Hocus Pocus, kids horror, but it is October.
No, no hocus
Joe,
pocus.
Joe, you
No
guys
hocus
made me
pocus.
watch this. I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard.
I'm gonna do Scooby Doo 2. There you go.
No, we're watching one of the Conjuring movies.
Ah, come on, man.
Wait, yeah, that I agree. Conjure, yes, yeah, that I agree.
It's not too scary.
It's not too
more.
bad.
It depends on which one, but
I gotta see
they're
that
a little
next
more
one.
artsy. Yeah.
I haven't seen the newer one yet. I have to see that one yet.
Oh, The Last Rites. I wanted to
Yeah.
go see it in the theaters.
I
Well,
know.
for my horror movie, I'll tell you guys right now, it's gonna be Dale. What's it called? Dale and Tucker and Dale, versus
The
evil.
Rescue
What the fuck?
Rangers.
Dale and Tucker versus evil, or whatever. It's a comedy. It's a horror comedy. You'll see what.
As long as it's not zombies, I'm fine. I hate zombies.
The whole concept of the movie is freaking hilarious. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So October we'll do horror / comedy, all that. But besides that, guys, do you have any last comments before I talk to the audience?
Keep
No,
the likes
just-
coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
keep it up.
So
Yeah.
you
Tell
wanna
me more about
say-
my lighting.
Yeah.
My light, yeah.
My brother's lighting. Woo, woo.
Yeah, you guys like and subscribe so we can get Joe a new lamp.
Alright.
Okay.
So thank you guys for joining us. We are on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we are on Twitch. Follow us. Again, like always, the more comments you leave, we'll read them out here. We'll talk about what you guys have to say. We want you guys to be part of the show, so please, on YouTube right now, we just opened the community page, so anything you guys want to talk about, put it on there. And as always, thank you. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Huh?
Oh.